Now, from across the tri-states, this is KHQA Sports.
Well, controlling interest in the Western Big Six soccer race was on the line in the Quad Cities tonight as conference unbeatens Quincy High School and Moline locked horns. This game with a very exciting first half. It started with the Blue Devils getting loose in the box, and that would come courtesy of Blake Wingirter, who finds himself wide open. Magnificent right-footed volley, puts it over the Moline keeper. Blue Devils up 1-0, but the lead would be very short-lived. A run out right here by Jose Castillo knots the score just 70 seconds later, and we would stay tied for a long, long time. That was a credit to both defenses tonight and to the net minding tonight, especially of Quincy High's Tyler Gerst, who was magnificent in the back. No further scoring through regulation and 2 overtimes, so the Blue Devils and Moline end up all tied up at 1 apiece on the evening. One other soccer score to pass along tonight. The Hannibal Pirates go on the road and end up beating Mexico 3-2 was your final. Trevor Hertline scores the golden goal in that one. We've got a little golf for you today. Quincy High School girls hosting a quadrangular, and that meant Quincy Notre Dame across town. Lucy Clark in town, in tow, and back in command as she fired a 40 on the day for medalist honors. Quincy High didn't field a team, only 3 girls playing today, but Hannah Rosen very, very good. Beautiful chip shot from her as she shot 47 on the day. Good stuff, but from a team result, it was Quincy Notre Dame getting the victory today with a 179. That was 8 strokes better than Kirksville. Payson comes in a distant third on the day as well. More golf for you as well. Quincy Notre Dame goes up to Macomb and ends up pulling off a victory at Masato over the host team and Monrose, leading the way today. It's a different medalist every time out, it seems like, for the Raiders of late. William Eversman firing a 74, the only Raider below 80 today, but he makes it stand up, and his team makes it work on a very difficult track as well. A couple of tennis scores to pass along on the girls' side. Palmyra 7-2 over Mexico, and Quincy Notre Dame shuts out Hannibal 9-0. We had cross country over in South Park in Quincy today. On the girls' side, Liberty, Q&D, Quincy High, Palmyra, and Illini West. Liberty, the favorite coming in. Illini West, though, running strong behind Carly Garnett, out ahead of everybody. She wasn't alone. She's way ahead of everybody else at the 1.5 mile mark here. But her teammates, Mariah Brody and Morgan Groth, running together, were second and third at that point. Miss Garnett coming in well ahead of the pack today, running a winning time of 20:38. But as I mentioned, Illini West pulls off the trifecta, if you will, with Mariah Brody coming in at 21:32 for second place. You see her here, and Morgan Groth right behind her for third place in 21:33. Then the Liberty onslaught begins. Caitlin Obert in fourth place today, Jackie Graham in fifth, and Katie Cook in seventh. It comes down to those 3. And by the way, Quincy High's Carly Wollaston, who's a rising talent, finishes 6th. But Liberty wins on the tiebreaker today over Illini West, despite the really good 1-2-3 finish for the Chargers. On the boys' side, Liberty again favored in this one. Palmyra's Taylor Leftwich, though, set a very fast pace out of the gate in this one. Had the lead early, but Quincy High School's Wendell Bias would wrest that lead from him just about a mile into this one. Bias running a very strong race today. Behind him, Quincy Notre Dame's Luke Watson, who ended up winning this thing at the Running Raider. Watson got unleashed at the 2-mile mark and caught down and chased down Bias. So we had a photo finish at the end of this thing. Great finish from cross country, but Wendell Bias holds him off, pulls off the upset on Luke Watson's home course and gets the win today. Bias really good. Liberty's Connor O'Neill finished third. Brady Cook from Liberty fourth, and Jonah Peter from Liberty sixth as Liberty finishes first. Quincy High School finishes second on the day, and Q&D finishes third. Shout out to Wyatt Wollaston from Quincy High, who finished fifth individually as well. Some volleyball scores today to pass along to you. Pleasant Hill, no match for Liberty. Meredith Heyer, another great service night for her. Hannibal gets the win on the road at Boonville. Gabby Wiley with 11 kills. Also today, Brown County felled by Unity. We've got Western knocking off Pittsfield in straight games, and Macomb with a big night from Audrey Meixner in beating Illini West. More for you from the softball diamond as well. Clark County gets a 3-run homer from Megan Euler to beat Louisiana on the road. South Shelby falls to West Tran. Van Farr jumps all over Wellsville. It was Scotland County with a huge night from Randy Slaughter in beating Milan, and Mexico too much for Hannibal tonight. Finally, some volleyball tonight. Packed the place night for Culver Stockton, taking on the number 18 team in the country, Mo Baptist. Place was full. Culver Stockton dropped game number 1. Game number 2 goes much better thanks to the play of Cameron Gold. She was tremendous tonight. 13 blocks. One of them you see right there. She also had 21 kills on this evening as Culver Stockton pulls off a nice comeback in game number 2, wins that one 25-21 as Ms. Gold does it with finesse. She does everything tonight, but unfortunately that was the only set Culver Stockton ends up winning as they drop the match in 4 games. Finally, one soccer score to pass along as well. St. Ambrose, a 2-0 winner on the men's side on the pitch today over Culver Stockton. And if you missed our story about Cole Huey and his unique inspiration to be a phenomenal fullback and linebacker for the Beardstown Tiger football team, it's online right now at connecttristates.com.
And I know you're more than a little excited for Brown County Central this weekend.
I'll tell you
Speaking
what, probably the best game of the week we'll have. Brown County checks into the ratings today at number 10, so both teams will be state ranked.